Thanks for being with us today. We appreciate you. And time now for Jeff's Car Culture.
Yes.
Gangsters of NASCAR.
Gangsters. I was watching NASCAR last week, and there's really no tough guy anymore. There's the pseudo-tough people out there, and everybody gets a trophy. So this is what I came up with. They're out there. There's a bunch of guys out there that are tough, tough hombres. But this is what we got here. Racing is it's not about skill anymore. It's about attitude. Some drivers don't just compete, but they command respect lap after lap, no matter who's in their way. So these 6 fellas,
Darryl,
what we think, Darryl Waltrip, or Boogity 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 as we call him, wasn't just a fast talker. He was a fast mover on the track. He'd block, squeeze, and gamble his way to the front.
Yes, he did.
Always looking for a way to outthink his rivals. Whether it was a last lap fuel stretch or a bumper-to-bumper dogfight, DW with a win-at-all-costs mentality. So he was a nice guy, too. I met him once. The next one we have, another tough guy. This one's probably tougher.
Oh, yeah.
David Pearson.
Big man,
He
too.
was a master of the long game. He didn't always push early, but when it mattered, he turned up the wick and made his move. He knew how to outfox his competition, saves the best for the last laps, and leaving his rivals wondering, where did he come from? So that was a big discussion with that. The next one we have is Cale Yarborough. Now, Cale's a tough guy. This guy with his fists. Cale just didn't race. He battled. 3-time NASCAR champion with an iron will. He never backed down from a fight, whether it was on track or on the infield. Just ask the Allison brothers. He could muscle his way to the front
Yes.
and hold his ground like a bulldog with a bone. I like Cale. He was cool. Next one, he's a modern-day tough guy. Tony Stewart. Just didn't race, but he fought for every inch of the asphalt. A short-track brawler with a super speedway mentality, Stewart wasn't afraid to put the chrome horn to work or throw a helmet occasionally, now and then. His temper was fearless. Driving made him one of the toughest competitors of his era. Now, this one's questionable, in my opinion. I didn't like him before, kind of like him now, but it's Kyle Busch. NASCAR had a resident firebrand. It's Kyle Busch. Love him or hate him, he races like every lap is the last. No room, he'll make it. Rival in his way, he'll move him. Whether he's muscling his way through traffic or pulling off the last lap miracle, Busch is the definition of a high-risk, high-reward driver. And, of course, everyone knows the Intimidator, Mr. Dale Earnhardt. If there was ever a driver who owned the track with an iron fist, it was Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
He didn't just race, he ruled. Whether it was a last lap bump and run or throwing a daring block at 200 miles per hour, Earnhardt made sure you knew he was there. Short track, super speedways, it didn't matter. If you wanted to win, you had to go through him first. So there you go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice
Excellent
stuff.
piece.
Yep.
Okay. Time now for this hour's car.